Hey, it's Coach with Live Fitness. Thank you for checking out this video. And I want to tell you something that you really need to be aware of. And this is really, really critical because you've already started on your journey and you're ready to start losing weight and you're ready to start taking those steps to that transformation. And it's very, very critical. But you need to understand that it is not easy. And this is the heart-to-heart moment. This is the tough stuff to hear. But it's not going to be easy. You didn't gain all that weight over the course of a week or a month or maybe even over the course of a year. It's probably been the culmination of several different things. Working long hours, moving a lot less, getting lazy with our workouts, not eating the right foods, doing all of these things. And some of it may be your fault, some of it may not be your fault. As we age, our hormones start going crazy. As we get stressed, our hormones start going crazy. And that causes some of the problems too. And so all of these culminations, you didn't gain all that weight over the course of just a little bit of time. It's taken a long time, right? Possibly even a couple of years. I've heard as much as 10, 15 years since these women that have been in our studio have been happy with the way that they looked and the way that their bodies looked. Right? And it's important to understand that it will take a lot of effort. It will take a lot of time, but you can achieve this. And I'm going to tell you right now why it's going to take more effort than what you initially thought. Because despite whatever all the stuff out there leads you to believe, that you can lose 6 pounds in 6 days, or that you can lose 21 pounds in 21 days, or that you can body wrap and shred inches in the course of a month, I'm going to tell you right now, all of that is bollocks. Because it didn't take you 21 days to gain that weight. Think of it as a seesaw. I like to use this because my children and I, we've been going to the park a lot lately. So we've got a seesaw right here, right? On one end, we've got one weight. On the other end, we've got another weight. And right in the middle is the balance, right? So think of it as this is where we are at. This is where we want to achieve. This is what our goal is. So if our goal is I want to lose 3 pant sizes, or I want to be more athletic, play volleyball easier, I want my knees to feel better, or maybe you want to be in a size 6, or you want to be in a size 12, whatever that is for you. I want to be 165 pounds. Great, that's perfect. That's your goal. That's what we need to focus on. And this is how we get to it. It's right in the middle, right where everything's balanced, because our body will always try to balance things out. Right? So we've got where we are at right now, and we've got where we need to shoot for in order to get to where we need to be. So we're here because we've gotten lazy with our workouts. We're not active. We're not walking around during our lunch hour. We're not eating the right foods. We're not eating those vegetables, etc. So we're here. And we need to shoot for here just to balance it back out. Now, this is really critical to understand. When you see it right here, it totally makes sense. You've got to work a lot harder than what you have to do when you maintain. When you're at that goal, when you finally reach that body type that you're passionate about, you love, and you feel good about yourself at, then you can go easier on your food. You can allow more of those cheat days. You don't have to watch those carbs so much. You don't have to hammer every workout in unless your goal changes. But when you're at that body type and you're happy with where you're at, yeah, you can go easier. That means work out twice a week when that's the case. But until then, you got to be working out 3, 4, 5 times a week. Right? Until then, you got to be watching those carbs. Until then, you need to make sure that you're consuming those healthy fats. You need to make sure that you're taking in enough protein. You need to make sure you're drinking a lot of water. You need to be following all of those things that you see in our success system that we give you. Because when you get to that maintenance, when you're finally at the body type, you can go easier on it. You can enjoy yourself a little bit more. And this is really, really critical because there's this psychological change that has to happen. You have to understand that despite what you want to do, your brain is constantly fighting you. I don't want to be doing all this extra work. I want to take the easy way out. That's totally normal. But I'm telling you, you have to fight that in order to get to the body that you want. So what you should be doing right now is you should plan out what you're going to be doing this week. That's why prepping and planning is so critical, because it makes it as easy as possible to follow the rules that you need to follow, the blueprint that you need to follow in order to get to where you want. Because our brain is always thinking of what can I do that's easiest? What's the path of least resistance? And the path of least resistance when we're trying to instigate more of this change is to write it out ahead of time It's just like going shopping. You don't want to go shopping when you're hungry because you're going to grab everything. You plan it out because it's smarter and it's better for your body because you're going to make wiser choices and wiser decisions. So how do you keep this psychological warfare at bay, that little voice in the back of our head that's always nagging at us and telling us, hey, you need to be doing this, or hey, you should be doing this, and you can skip your workout today? You do it by prepping and planning, by taking the instances and doing the things, scheduling it into your calendar, so you make it as easy as possible. You try to provide the path of least resistance that still gets you the results that you want to achieve. And that's what the success system is all about. So make sure that you're following those healthy habits for fat loss. Make sure that you're scheduling your workouts into your calendar. Make sure that you're doing everything that you need to do. And you make it a habit. You just do it. What do you do when you don't work out? You work out anyways, because that is what you need to do to get to who you want to be, to become happier with yourself, to feel better, to move better, to look better. This is Coach with Live Fitness. Thanks for checking out.